Hi guys and ladies, I tried ice fishing yesterday for a fish recipe, but I struck out. Nothing, nada. But then I stumbled on this recipe online and maybe my failure will turn out to be a good thing. You see, this shrimp recipe looks easy and scrumptious, and I've got frozen shrimp. I wonder if I can pull it off. Let's see. I just peeled and cleaned a pound of shrimp. Now it's time to start a little side dish, and I'm going to do so by putting 3 or 4 tablespoons of butter into this big skillet. I've got a 16-ounce bag of spinach here. It says it's thoroughly washed, so I'm just going to throw it right in our skillet, which is on like medium-low heat. Here we go. Now, you know, it wilts down quickly. I hope. Start with a large skillet. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm turning them now. It's half wilted, so I'm going to put in 1/2 a brick of Philadelphia cream cheese. Let's smear it around. That first half is pretty much melted down. Now the second half of our cream cheese is going in, and we're going to melt that all the way down. I'm always amazed. Where does all the spinach go? It's amazing. Well, now I'm going to put in 4 ounces, that's 4 tablespoons, I think, of Romano cheese. Romano is stronger than Parmesan. Let's go for it. Our side dish is done. Look at this, so creamy, rich, and delicious. The hardest part about the dish is cleaning the skillet. Okay, here I've got mayonnaise, chipotle hot sauce, and almost fresh squeezed lemon juice. I'm going to make a sauce. The recipe says use 1/4 cup of mayo. That's 4 tablespoons. But that's too dainty, Dolly. I'm going to go like 8. The recipe says 1/2 teaspoon of sriracha sauce, but that's too trendy and I don't care for the taste. I'm going to use a teaspoon of this chipotle, if I can get it out. Yeah. We're putting in 2 tablespoons of our lemon juice. Here's a tip from the recipe. Whip this sauce up with a boat motor. You know, I've been rethinking our low-carb dinner here. And this normally goes with honey. And I've got a tablespoon here. And I don't think 1 tablespoon of honey is going to kill my diet. So I'm adding it to our sauce. Here's a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to add it to a little skillet and bring it up to, I don't know, medium, I guess. No directions here. The butter got maybe too brown, but anyway, it's on medium high, medium high. I've got 2 ounces of these shelled walnuts. They're supposed to be whole. Let's fry them up, whole halves, half whole. In real Chinese dishes, this has a lot of sugar. Well, I'm just going to add a little, and it's not even in the recipe. I'm going to add 2 drops. And that's like a whole tablespoon of table sugar. Let's go about 2 minutes on each side. Whew. These are smoking, and I don't want to burn them. I'm going to take them off. It's been about 3.5, 4 minutes. I'm going off the script again. I tasted one. They're good, but there's no sweetness. I can't tell. So Let's add a little powdered type sugar. Well, it's Splenda. I'll mix them up later. In my mind, I was going to shake it up like, you know, a cocktail. Let's just transfer back and forth. That'll do it. To this large skillet, I'm going to add almost an inch of peanut oil. That's it. I'm going to heat the oil on high. I'm tempted to bread the shrimp first, but I won't. I'm going to stick to the directions this time, and I'll fry them in 2 batches. I'm going to do each batch for 4 minutes. While our oil is heating up, I might as well let you know the famous restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, is on her way over here for dinner. I've been seeing her for 50 years now, and still our relationship goes nowhere. But tonight I'm going to take matters in my own hands, right? I've loved her longer than anyone, and I've waited too long for her. I'm going to tell her that, and then just kiss her. That'll settle the issue. No more cowardice. This oil is really hot, and the shrimp is wet, and I'm nervous. I'm going to put half of the shrimp in now. Well, it's about 3.5 minutes. That's enough. I don't want them to turn into rubber. Here they go. Look, they stick together. Let's get that second batch in there. Same drill. Wow. They like to clump together as if there's gravity holding them. But I got them all separated. This is the last batch. They're coming out. They're crisp. They smell great. Smells like a Chinese restaurant in here. Okay, let's fold these into the sauce. Oh no! Well, here we are once again with the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks. Thank you so much for joining me at my humble abode. Yes. So you had an opportunity to sample my honey walnut shrimp, and what did you think of it?
It was very good. The flavors blended together so nicely, and the nuts were well toasted, and I liked the shrimp. It had a really good flavor with that lovely sauce. Yes.
And what did you think of the cream spinach with Romano?
Oh, well, that was very good, too. It was a great side dish.
Oh,
excellent
great.
For both of them. Yes.
Miss Cheeks, I could say Lulu, I think. Yes, now, well, how do I say this? You know, more than any other woman I've loved. Well, let me just say that more than anyone else, I've waited for you. How about we go watch a movie tonight?
Sure, Gone with the Wind is on.
Oh, okay. Hey, can I have a hug?
I love you more than I've ever loved any woman. And I've waited longer for you than I've ever waited for any woman. Scarlett, kiss me. Kiss me.